I understood. This is him being haunted by the ghost of AIDS past. Oh, but I'm a happy man. I'm going back. I'm not as good as I used to be, but I know things are looking up because Comey has been indicted. He's been indicted for all his crimes against humanity. He's a cocky doodoo head. Yes, sorry. You know what he did? He testified that things were bad with Trump, and we all know that Don was all right, and he wasn't a bum. So, Mr. and me is gonna go to jail, you see. He's gonna do basic time in the who's cow, you see. He's a bad man and part of the deep state, and he's went in front of Congress and lied. And now the man's gonna go to prison, and he's gonna feel like he is dying. I didn't rhyme, but that's good enough. Flocking together, a parakeet who thinks he's a sparrow has escaped his cage, and now the sparrows have adopted him as their own. But there's a tragic situation going on here, because parrots are not sparrows. Even if they identify as a sparrow, they cannot deal with the cold weather or go away from the cold weather. So the little parakeet is doomed. Isn't this a lesson to the people who identify as women or men? You're not men and you're not women you were born with. You can't flock in it out and identify the nature will take its course. It'll be too freezing cold for you. Or when or when the government runs out of money and you don't have any support, you'll revert to everything you were before. Oh, don't identify with the gender that you're not. It is a bad thing. God put you on the world for a reason, for reasons. Because He gives you a perfectly good body, you shouldn't butcher it up. Mentally or physically, you can make these mistakes as an adult, but we will pay the piper. The piper is not always nice. The piper cannot always be sugar and spice. Don't do this, I say. Dancing with Greta, she tried to go to Palestine to save people, like she tries to save the environment, but she's full of cockydoodle. That little girl was tortured by Albus. She said it was psychological warfare. How could you be tired? Albus songs, they're so sweet. They're always nice from the 80s and the 70s. Dance with me, dancing queen. How could she be tortured by that? What could she like? Punk rock? Nasty punk rock? Or something nasty? I bet. Or fancy music that people don't even listen to. You're a bad girl, Greta. And now that you're a kind of a dopey adult, we can make fun of you with impunity. What do you think of that, Greta? That's going to be the torture. And the environmental stuff isn't going to work out. You can't save the environment and you can't save the Palestinians because they're not being persecuted anyway. Not really. And Trump is going to core the whole Middle East problem by getting rid of Hamas. I don't mean the delicious food. Oh, Keith Olbermann is challenging people to fights and killing people and doing things he wants to do in his mind. He is a crazy person because ever since Trump became president, he knows his time is run out. Run out. Obama. You know, they accused him of a Kenyan and being secretly a Muslim, but it's from Kenya. But his heart is with the Muslim, it's true. And he hates hates the Jews. He wants to undermine them by subsidizing through his foundation all these bad people who want to beat up Jew people. And if pro-Palestine sends genocide on the part of the Jewish people, but they actually are being very nice on the urban warfare, and they're hiding behind people, they're almost, and they're hostage takers, and they're murderers of the worst kind, and they advertise it. Oh, they're gonna get it. Oh, but Israel haters joke about it. I remember what I just did. Israeli haters, beware. Israelis and Jews are good comedians. And now they're learning a lesson that you guys are bad people, and they're gonna make jokes that are really good. And there's nothing you can do about it because you stink. You stink so high heaven. You don't smell like delicious hummus, but you smell like asshole. Oh, did I send a bad word? Hope I don't get in trouble with them censors. Okay, gotta go now. Okay, gotta go. Yeah, see? I got wide open. I've been sick all weekend. Coming to terms with me. Oh, la di da di do. La di da di da.